Hey, thanks for coming to our playlist. We're covering the book On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder. It's 20 lessons from history about fighting fascism and tyranny. Today we're talking about number 5, which is remember professional ethics. This one is tough. It is difficult. Snyder says this: when political leaders set a negative example, professional commitments to just practice become more important. It is hard to subvert rule of law state without lawyers or to hold show trials without judges. Authoritarians need obedient civil servants. So what Snyder, I think, is talking about there, we are going to start seeing this now. We're going to see this now. As the new administration has talked about things like deportations, people are going to need to build those facilities. People are going to need to staff CBP and ICE. This is what I think Snyder is trying to really tell us. So I have, just a couple of thoughts here. Know your own internal moral and ethical compass. Even when things like the economy are getting really bad, you yourself, people like some of the jobs that are going to be available are doing things like building these facilities or working for CBP. Know your own internal code, and that's a difficult choice for you to have to make. I think the next one is you are going to be put in a place where you as a citizen have to sort of go along with unjust laws, and that is where you have to really draw a line in the sand. The Constitution is the Constitution. Free speech is free speech. Like, these are not hard concepts always to navigate, but that is where being quiet, not saying anything, this is where authoritarianism, I think, really takes hold. And the other one is lead by example. You are going to find yourself in the next few weeks and months and years being put in situations where you're either going to have to choose to be silent or choose to just put your head down and do what you're told, or choose to stand up and say something. It is not easy. I'm not pretending that this is easy, but you're going to have to choose to do that. So, follow along as we cover some more of these. This was number 5, remember professional ethics. We have 15 more to go and not that many days with TikTok left. The next video is beware of paramilitaries. We're going to do a lot of focus on number 6 because this is a huge and significant threat to any opposition to the incoming administration, and it is one of the areas that people are not talking about enough. So we're covering Tim Snyder's book On Tyranny. A lot of people have sort of told me that they're not sure what they can do as we're coming into this next phase of America. Being aware and being educated is currently the best thing that you can do. If you have a copy of this book and you're done with it, please share it with someone. If you need to get a copy, please support a small local business. And if you can't do any of those things, go to your library. And if you do comment below about what you're learning, I'm going to give away my copy of On Tyranny when we're done with this. I really appreciate it. You are capable of so much more than sometimes you realize when it comes to defending this democracy and doing the right thing. So thanks for following along.